Why the Lakers' biggest issue is not Russell Westbrook. NBA after the Timberwolves preseason game, Russ was the topic of much laughter on Twitter. He didn't seem interested in participating in the usual team activities on the court. For the majority of the huddle, you could see Russ with his teammates, but it turns out that he had been leaving the huddle in this manner for a year. But later in the game, when Patrick Beverley tried to convince him to form a cuddle, he showed a lack of interest. Welcome back everyone. In today's video, we will discuss why the Lakers' most significant issue is not Russell Westbrook. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Let's begin. Whatever meaning you want to place on these events, it is no disputing that they serve as an effective metaphor for how this squad lacks the cohesiveness required to achieve great success. Russ had difficulty fitting in because he rarely brings the ball up and enters a high pick and roll. With AD and LeBron on the court, the team flows into horns and a lot under new coach Darvin Ham, which can make sense. However, if you use it too frequently, the defense can become accustomed to it and shut it down. Russ won't receive any quick screen and roll to start in possession, forcing him into positions on the weak side where his defender can overlook him because of his inability to shoot outside. Although this possession doesn't involve horns, it's comparable, and attacking after a catch like this is terrific. But the player is out of control. The officials bail him out despite little to no contact with the defense. Keep an eye out for his corner three-point shooting since he was excellent from there towards the end of last year, and those were the only 2 threes he made in the preseason. But against Minnesota, he stepped out of bounds twice in the first quarter alone, possibly because he's uneasy functioning in this space. These kinds of careless errors must be slowly killing Coach Ham. His passing, which at times may be seen as ill-timed or off-target, since he doesn't wait for the corner to lift after Beverley cuts, backdoor, and it's an easy read for Austin Rivers, can also be linked to those concerns. Russ dares a hole at his target for a brief period of time during this LeBron cut, before sending the ball to the wrong side, where a poor pass somehow results in an assist. He throws a pass that is not open in transition, and it's good that a defender had a hand on the bronze waist because otherwise it would have been a humiliating turnover. He began to lean towards the dunker spot, recalling Ben Simmons in Philadelphia, which helps his teammates clock the lane because his man may loiter around the block and obstruct drivers and cuts. On this particular play, it worked to the Lakers' benefit, but only because the Timberwolves were so late in their rotations. On many of their catches, I can imagine Anthony Davis and LeBron James becoming upset due to a clogged lane. When they could attack the opposition before it could set up, the Lakers were most effective in transition. While they did play at the league's quickest pace during the preseason, the question is whether LeBron can endure the ups and downs of an entire season without becoming exhausted. Their half-court offense appears to be the problematic based on what we've seen. So if they intend to push hard for quick three-point attempts, they would better get back on defense in a hurry if those shots are failing. However, they might not have much choice. Just observe how little room Anthony Davis can create on his post-up so far. The defense doesn't appear to be concerned about the shooter loitering around the perimeter. Even though he's skilled enough to defeat a wide range of defensive tactics, it's possible that his post-ups are laborious for him and not quite as effective as he's used to. The most frequent set they use after horns is a right side step-up screen with a backdoor made from the weak side wing and corner to left. Russ is occupying the dunker spot, and his back is in the way, so none of that can be done. Beverley, however, shortens into a floater to solve the geometry. While the Lakers did win a championship with a top-heavy team, it just doesn't seem like they can do it again with Lonnie Walker as their third best player. He has performed admirably for them and possesses the athletic ability that every team desires, but they cannot truly depend on him substantially. Austin Reeves was a fan favorite last season. He can play and his passing is undeniably underestimated, but there are occasions when he is just physically outmatched. I don't see him making a significant difference in the playoffs' second round. Patrick Beverley is a dangerous player. Considering his track record of success, Lakers fans should expect him to be too aggressive on defense to the point where he makes some of the most perplexing fouls you'll ever see, and is fouled out. His teammates could also be injured by his pursuit and needless violence. As there was no reason to body block the cutter in this situation, he was sent to the ground and rolled up on Walker's ankle and knee in a minor but frightening incident. If you're wondering why Westbrook would sit out, I assume it's because the coaching staff is impressed with his defense. The Lakers were 21st in defense last season. He doesn't appear to have the same sense of urgency on most defensive possessions, and when his man attacks the catch, the guard collapses and wide open three-pointer results. Watch how easily he walks after D'Angelo Russell after initially halting the ball before messing up a potential swap with Beverly and giving up an open three. Although Jaden McDaniels isn't a fantastic three-point shooter, you still don't want to let any NBA perimeter player be this at ace when shooting a jump shot, since Russ is slow to recognize the pin down movement. He tends to dip far too far when scooping up the ball early. However, observe how much room he gives up on display before McDaniels makes a simple 10-footer over Russ. And once more, it seems logical that he would want to dare McDaniels to shoot the ball. But when he does the same thing when Anthony Edwards brings the ball up, it should be brutally clear why Darvin Ham is worried about Westbrook's playing time. Similar to the previous year, when they could not even make the play-in round, this Lakers team appears to have been assembled haphazardly. However, the two most essential components in today's NBA are three-point shooting and playmaking off the dribble. If LeBron and AD can play more games, they will undoubtedly raise their victory total. Furthermore, it doesn't appear that the Lakers have enough of either to challenge the West's top team. That is all for this video. What are your views on it? Do let us know in the comment section below. We will be back with another informative video. Don't forget to like and share this video. Until next time.